Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? So, I've decided that I want to do a little tutorial on the viral weighted pony bead blanket. I think that's right. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. So, you're going to need some. I'm not going to do a large tutorial on this. This is just to show you the basic steps, what you need to do, yada 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 yada. Okay, so first things first, um, you're going to need some beads, but you're going to need a hook that's small enough to be able to grab the yarn and pull through the bead at the same time. Okay, this and I did I did pick a smaller hook than everybody else was using. I am using a 3.125 millimeter. That is a D/3. Um, but anyway, so uh, you want those hooks. If you have something just a little bit smaller, like a 3.25, it'll work, but you have to, kind of wiggle it. And I just didn't want to fight with that at all. Um, then you're going to need a 4.5 millimeter. You could probably go up to a 5. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. You might have to do a little bit of research because my favorite is the 5.5, especially for a worsted weight yarn. So, what we're going to do is, like I said, we're not going to do a very big swatch. This is just for you to get the hang of it. It's pretty easy. So, you're going to, however big you want your project, even if you were to just do like a granny square, I guess, or a blanket. You just have to measure how much you want and try and go in an even number. And then you're going to chain 1. So we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 1. Okay. Zoom in on that one. Okay. So after we chain 1, we're going to go back down the row, right? Now we're going to do half double crochets. And this is just for the first 2 rows. We're going to make our foundation chain, and then the next row, we're going to be adding our beads. And it's not very hard to do, but what we're going to do is we're not going to get the one on the hook. We're not going to get the next one. We're going to get the third one from the hook, and we're going to do a half double crochet. Okay, and that's yarn over, pull through, and then pull through all 3. Okay, and we're going to do that in every chain down the row. And I do apologize. I said we were going to add the beads this round. No, we're not. We're going to add the beads on the next round. So, like I said, I saw this on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure I was out of the frame the entire time. I am sorry. I have a bad habit of doing that. That's why I put it on a wide angle lens, but somehow I always manage to get out of frame. Okay, so anyway, am I doing half double? I have been doing double crochets the entire time. Okay, because I'm trying to talk and crochet at the same time. Oops. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. One thing about crochet is you can just pull the string and undo the entire thing. Okay, thank God we didn't get that far. Lord. I told you in one video, it's my accent is never consistent. It just pops out. It's either really country or really northern. Alright, and you're going to continue with the half double crochets all the way around. Okay. Yep. Alright, there is our last one. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we're going to chain one and then turn our work. We're going to do a half double crochet into this first stitch right here, into that first stitch. Okay, so now here's the fun part. Okay, we're going to switch our hooks, go to our 3.125. If you don't have that size, it's alright. And then what we're going to do, I'm just going to grab a random color. There's really no rhyme or reason to my pattern. Okay, so we're going to do a single crochet, right? Okay, you're just going to pull it up through that, right? Let me show that again. Okay, go in, pull through, and then we're going to pull through one. Okay, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay. Let me take that out and do that again because I messed up. I literally just watched a brief 15-second TikTok on it. Okay, so you have the loop from the previous half double crochet, right? Put your bead on. Okay, like I said, you're doing a single crochet. Okay, you're going to go in the hole, pull through, and then you're going to make sure that you pull through that loop, and then you're going to pull it through the bead. Okay, and then you're going to half double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, then you're going to do your bead, and again, like I said, I'm not trying to make any kind of pattern here. I'm just grabbing beads. Okay. And I am a tight crocheter, and I have a feeling that this is probably going to defeat me. This is the first time I'm doing it with you guys. So, okay. So, that's what it should look like so far. Okay. So then, let's pick up a bead. Okay, again. keep wanting to try and grab other. Okay, there we go. Half double crochet. Alright, so the entire beaded row, you will be using your bead hook. Okay? And then every row after that will be your regular hook. There we go. And the pattern is obviously, and you always want to begin and end with a half double crochet. Okay, so it's a half double crochet bead, half double crochet bead, half double crochet bead, half double crochet bead, half double crochet bead. Okay, oops, and then single crochet with the bead, half. Okay, this is our last stitch, so we are ending with a half double crochet. Okay, and after every row, this is probably something I would do. Lay it down, flatten it out, and make it look pretty. Okay, there we go. See? Okay, so that's what we have so far. We're going to do another. Okay, so after you do that last one, you're going to chain one, which we've already done. No, we haven't. Chain one, turn your vert. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a oh, sorry, we gotta switch hooks. Okay, so we're going to yarn over and put a half double crochet on either side of our beads all the way down. And I had some beads, and I was really looking forward to doing this video with these beads. I got these from Hobby Lobby. If you look really close, those holes are so tiny I could not get any of my smaller hooks in there. So we're having to deal with these beads, which I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. You know, you live and you learn. So we're going to put a double, half double crochet onto either side of the beads. Okay, so, and we are finishing off with a half double crochet in that last stitch as well. Okay, that's what you should have. Okay, now your work is probably going to look a lot bigger than mine. This is what I just grabbed. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I am going to chain one, but I'm going to tie it off because I want to switch colors. Because if you know me, you know me. I like color. All right, so okay, and then what we're going to do, let's see. I guess I'll get this one. And like I said, you can use any color that you want. This is just something I just grabbed off the shelf. I like greens, I like teals, I like blues. Just whatever you prefer. Alright, so now this one, actually, you know what? We're going to do a row of half double crochets. This is just, you don't have to. You can go ahead and switch to your other hook and start doing the the beads and everything. This is just something I want to do. Okay. Like I said, we're just doing half double crochets all the way down, and as we're going, we're crocheting over those tails, because nobody likes to weave in tails. And I don't know why, because it doesn't take but just a second to do, but when you have a lot of tails, I guess it could be a little nerve-wracking. But I try to crochet over them. So anytime you have a chance to do that, I would. Alright, so like I said, we're just doing half double crochets into the previous row. Okay. And that's going to look a little rough because we, added a color. I think I might have actually skipped that stitch, but it's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it when we do the border. Okay. All right. So we're going to chain one, turn the work. Now we're going to switch to our other hook. Okay. We're going to half double crochet into that first stitch. Okay. I guess we're going to use this one. Okay. And then we're going to single crochet pull through and pull through, half double crochet, this hook is almost too small to grab this yarn, so it might have to be a 3.25. Okay, so let's see, I guess we are doing a pattern. I don't know, I just grabbed beads and whatnot. Okay, so pull through one, pull through the bead. Okay, half double crochet, okay, and then we're going to grab a bead, okay, half double crochet, I was doing just fine until I grabbed this yarn. It's a different brand, that's why. This one's so much softer than that. This is Loops and Threads. This is I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby. And normally I don't have any problem with Hobby Lobby brand, but apparently today I do. Okay, Then we're going to single crochet half double crochet, okay, single crochet, okay, last stitch, and we can go ahead and fix that one. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. This is literally all you have to do is, and like I said, after every row, kind of lay it down, you know, but that is everything you have to do. And like I said, if you're going to be changing colors every few rows, okay, so your foundation chain is right here, and then do half double crochets all the way around. Then you're going to add your beads, and then do a row of half double crochet, right? Okay, so we're just doing a recap. Okay, so then we changed color. We did a row of half double crochet, a row of beads, and then we're going to do a row of half double crochet. So now, as far as like what I would do for like a border, just do half double crochets all the way around. It'll clean it up really nice. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm going to make a bigger one. I might make one with a bag. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard. But this was, I guess, another bee project, the beaded blanket. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.